we will start remaining part of the number system. Okay, we discussed so far what is the number, how the number are spreaded in natural things of our world. Okay, you can see everywhere the number uh, exists in the nature itself. So now we will discuss about the theoretical part of the number system. What is number system in maths? So number system is nothing but a structure, a system in which we arrange the number. Okay, a number system is defined as a system of writing for expressing numbers. So how to express the number? It is the mathematical notation for representing numbers of a given set by using digits or other symbols in a consistent manner. So we already discussed that all the number are the symbols. It provides a unique representation of every number and represents the arithmetic and algebraic structure of the figures. So it also allows us to operate arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, and divisions. So number system is nothing but there are some symbols, operations, operands, okay, algebraic structure. So how to arrange the number in that particular algebraic structure. The value of any digit in a number can be determined by the digit, its position in the number, and the base of the number system. Okay. So positions, we will talk about the place value. Indian place value chart. Let us draw the place value chart up to 10 crores. So you can see here given periods, ones, thousands, lakhs, crores. Okay, and these are the place. Okay, so place of 1, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakhs, crores, and 10 crores. To reach large numbers, we use the above place value chart. So we read in this way. In this place value chart, the 9 places are grouped into 4 periods. So you can see here 9 places. Okay, 9 places in group of 2, 1, 2, 3, and this 4. Okay, these are ones, thousands, lakhs, and crores. Uh, from the right, you can see here. From the right, first 3 places from the ones period. Okay, next 2 places from the thousand period. Next 2 places from the lakhs period, and next 2 places from the crores period. Okay, so 1 minute. Ballpoint. Ink color should be red. It should be visible. It's not visible. Okay. So this is the place value. Place value chart. Again, while writing a number, we usually put a comma after every period to separate the periods. This helps us to read the number easily. So we have seen in our Indian place value chart, there were uh, periods, 4 periods, 1, then 1000, then lakh, then crores. Okay, so you can see here, write the following numbers in words. There are 3 questions. Starting from the right, we make entries of the digits of each number in the place value chart. So you can see here 23 lakh 58,954. So 4 at the first place, 23 lakh 58,954. Okay, so you can see here the fourth in first place, 5 on 10th place, 9 on 100th place, 8 on 1000 place. Okay, and 5 again on 10,000 place, and 3 on lakh, and 2 on 10 lakh. Okay, so we have arranged all these three numbers in this place value chart. You can understand. Next, 5 crore 3 lakh 94,681. Okay, so similarly, you have to put from the right, okay, right to left, and position on one, then 10, then 100, then 1,000, then 10,000, then lakh, then 10 lakh, then crore, then 10 crore. There are 10 crore. So you can arrange, you can understand how to arrange the numbers as, as per the place value chart. Number in figures. So example 2, write the numbers 5 crore, 6 lakh, 10,929 figures. So first of all, what we have done, uh, we put the value in place value chart. Now we have to write the numbers in the, uh, we proceed as follow. Make 4 periods as shown. So periods of 1, periods of thousands, periods of lakh, periods of crore. The first period from right will have 3 parts. Second, third, and fourth periods will have 2 parts. So we have seen in Indian place value chart, write all the crores in the first period from the left. Okay, we will fill all the parts. For example, it is 5 crore, we write 05. Okay, write all the lakhs in the second period from the left. Again, we will fill all the parts. For example, if it is 6 lakh, we write 06. Step 4, write all the thousand in the third period from the left. For example, if it is 10,000, we write 10 in 10. Write the hundreds, tens, and ones in the fourth period from the left. Okay. The plural of the period is not written. For example, instead of writing 5 crores, 3 lakhs, 94,681, we simply write 5 crores, 3 lakhs, 94,681. Okay. Now the third example, numbers in figures. Now if the number begins with 0 on the extreme left of the 0, that's 5 crore 6 lakh 10,920, and is written as, you can see here, drop the 0. So write each of the following numbers in figures. 45 lakh 3,006. Okay, so given, so 45 lakh, so crore you can drop, the 0 of crores you can drop, 45 lakhs. So put into the period of lakh 45, then 3,000. So put 3,000 in the periods of the 1,000, and then 6 put into the periods of 1. Similarly, 5 crore, so here given crore, so put into the periods of crore, then lakh, then 1,000, then 1. Okay, so in this way, and we have to, now if the number begins with 0 on the extreme left, drop the 0. So in the first example, we drop the 0 of the crore periods, and we start 45 lakh 3,006. Okay, in 5 crore 21 lakh 5,747, we will drop 1 0 of crore. Okay, so most, the 0 that exists on most left, we drop that 0. Place value of a digit in a number. So we use the place value of a digit in a number. We use the place value chart to find the place value of the digits in a number. Place value of a digit in a number. Place value into value of the place occupies in the place value chart. Consider this 3 crore 85 lakh 9,742. That is arranged in digits in the place value chart. So you can arrange from the right side in the periods of 1, then 10, then 100, then 1,000, then 10,000, then lakh, 10 lakh, crore, and 10 crore. Place value of 0 is always 0, whatever place it may occupy. Okay, so from the above place value chart, we see that 2 is at one's place. Okay, so place value of 2 is 2. 4 is at tens place, so place value of 4 is 40. 7 is at 100 place, so place value of 7 is 700. So in this way you can see on which place it is situated. The place value of 0 is always 0, whatever place it may occupy. Okay, whatever the place occupied by the number, that will be the place value of that particular digit. Face value of a digit in a number, the face value of a digit in a number is the digit self. Okay, not position. Whatever place it occupies in the place value chart, it doesn't matter. For example, in the number, the face value of 1 is 1, 3 is 3, 0 is 0, 4 is 4, 9 is 9, 6 is 6. Okay. International place value system. Now we will see the international place value system. Many countries use the international value place value chart, which is given below. International place value chart. Similarly, you can see the periods, uh, position of 1, then 10, then 100, then 1000, 10,000. In international place value chart, thousands periods are also divided into 3 places. So in Indian place value chart, there were 2 places, and international place value chart, 1000 periods are also divided into 3 places. Okay, 1000, 10,000, and 100,000. So this is the difference in international place value system and Indian place value system. Okay. So example 1. While writing a number in international place value system, we put commas after every 3 digits from the right. Okay, so you can see here the difference. Write the following numbers inwards using the international place value chart. In 5 lakh 2,912, put the comma after the 3 digit from the right. Okay, in all the 3 example you can see. So here period you can notice the periods of ones is 3 and periods of thousands also is 3. Okay, so 500, 2000, okay, 912, comma, you can see notice the 500, 2000 and then comma, put the comma. This is the difference. Example 2, we write the following number using the international place value system. So 8,13,421. Okay, so here first we arrange the given numbers in Indian place value chart. This is the Indian system in which the periods ones 3 parts, but period thousands have 2 parts. Okay, so periods of lakhs are also two parts. In international system, thousands have 3 parts and ones have 3 parts. So now we can easily read the given numbers using international place value chart. 813,000, then comma 421. Okay, this is the difference in international place value. Okay, so write is the following numbers in figures 205,423 as per the, you can understand how you have to put the numbers. Okay, example 4, write the following numbers in the Indian place value system. Okay, so it is given in the international system and we have to arrange in the as an Indian system. So what is the difference? In the difference is the international system is that thousands have also 3 periods. As ones have the 3 periods, thousands also have 3 periods. Okay, this is the difference. Face value and place value. So now we summarize the face value of a digit is the digit itself. Yes, face value. At whatever place it may be, it is unchangeable and definite. But place value changes according to the digit's place. Okay, so you can see again face value of 2 in 3,572 is 2, and place value 2 is 2. Face value of 7 is 7, place value of 7 is 70. Okay, so you can understand this thing. This is the abacus, face value and place value. Okay, so ones and tens, then 100, then 10,000. Okay, so according to the abacus, 4 beads are at H place, 100 place, 2 beads are at 10th place, and 3 beads are at 1st place. So hence the number The 4 beats are at 100 place, so 400. Okay, 2 beats are at 10 place, so 20, and 3 beats are at 1 place, so 3. Okay, but the base value of 4 is 4, and base value of 4 is 400. Okay, so you can understand by the abacus. Okay, here you can see at 100 place 4, so it is 400. There are 2, so 20, and here 3. Okay, so 423. Okay, and types of number system. Now we will discuss. There are various types of the number system in mathematics. The four most common number system types are decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. So you can see here the base of the decimal number system is the 10. Base of the binary number system 2, and octal number system is 8, and hexadecimal number system is 16. So decimal system 0 to 9, we use the symbol 0 to 9. That is why it is the base 10. In binary number system, we use only 0 and 1 binary digit. And octal number, we use 8 numbers, 0 to 7. And hexadecimal number system, we use 0 to 9, 10 numbers, and uh, then we start 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and replace by the A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, in the hexadecimal number system. Okay, so you can see decimal system base 10 number system. So decimal number system has base 10 because it uses 10 digits from 0 to 9. In the decimal number system, the positions successive to the left of the decimal point represent units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. The system is expressed in decimal numbers. Base of the decimal is 10, so that there are 10 symbols 0 to 9. Similarly, the system using the symbol 0, 1 will be of base 3, 4 symbols will be of base 4, and so on. You can see every position shows a particular power of the base. For example, decimal number 1268 consists of the digit 8 in the units position, 6 in the tens place, 2 in the hundred position, and 1 in the thousands place, whose value can be written as. So we have discussed already. Okay, but what is the difference here? You can see 8 on first position, 6 on 10th position. So 8 into 10 to the power 0, and 6 into 10 to the power 1, then 100, 2 on 100 position, so 10 to the power 2, and 1000 on 1000 position, sorry, 1 on 1000 position. So we can write 1000 as a 10 to the power 3. Okay, so 1000 plus 200 plus 60 plus 8 is 1268. So this is the decimal number system. Okay, so here we are using the base of 10. You can see, you can notice 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 3. In the binary system, we will replace this 10 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3 by 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. Okay, you can see binary symbol system. So there are two symbols. We are using two symbols, 0 and 1. That's why it is called uh, binary number system. So you can see the example 110, 101 is a binary number. Okay, and the position of right side one is the 2 to the power 0. Then position of the 0 is 2 to the power 1. Then position of 1 is 2 to the power 2. In this way, okay, so we can convert any system into binary and vice versa. For example, to write 12, 10, this is given decimal as a binary number. So you can write this decimal number in a binary number, Okay, divided by 2. Okay, divided by 2, you can find out the binary number system from the decimal number system. Okay, so in octal number system, there are base 8. So there are 8 symbols 0 to 7. Okay, and the base because 8, so you can put here first place 8 to the power 0, and 10 place 8 to the power 1, 100 place 8 to the power 2. Okay, so in this way you can write 278. Okay, and hexadecimal number system. So in the hexadecimal number system, we use uh, base 16. So there are 16 symbols. So 0 to 9 we use, and from 10 we use, you can see in this chart, 10 replaced by A, 11 replaced by B, 12 replaced by C, 13. We use in place of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, A, B, C, D, E, F. So this is the hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal to decimal number system conversion. So how we will convert hexadecimal to decimal? So we can convert a decimal number in hexadecimal, follow the below steps. Firstly, divide the number by 16. Okay, so you have to convert as a decimal decimal numbers. We will divide. Okay, if you want to convert octal to decimal, you will divide by 8. If you want to convert binary to decimal, you will divide by the 2. Take the quotient and divide again by 16. The remainder left will produce the hex value. Repeat the step until the quotient has become 0. To convert into hexadecimal, okay, divide it 242 by 16 and repeat the steps till the quotient is left is 0. Therefore, 242 is equal to have 16. Octal to hexadecimal number system conversion. To convert octal to hex, we have to first convert octal number to decimal number, then decimal number to hexadecimal. Let us illustrate with the help of an example. Into hexadecimal. So first convert 121 into decimal number. Okay. Decimal number, how you will convert? Okay, so write 121 in this form. Base of 0, base of 1, base of 2, power. Okay. 64 plus 16 plus 1, 81. You will found the conversion of octal into decimal. First of all, it is decimal. Then you have to convert this decimal number into the hexadecimal. So you will divide 81 by 60 and you will find out the hexadecimal. Okay, binary to hexadecimal number system conversion. So here given binary number 111, 000, 111, and we have to convert into hexadecimal. So binary to hexadecimal conversion is a simple method to do. You just have to put the values of the binary number to the relevant hexadecimal number. Okay, so we can write as E3. Okay, so first from the right, there the value of 1 is the 3. The value of 1 is the 3, and value of the this left side 111 is E. Okay. Introduction to number system. The collection of numbers is called the number system. These numbers are of different types such as natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Let us see the table below to understand with the example. The natural number you can see it starts with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What is the difference between natural number and whole numbers? We include 0 in the natural numbers, then it convert into whole numbers. Okay. What is the difference between natural number, whole numbers and integers? In the integers numbers, we add also the negative numbers of all natural numbers. We put, okay. So integers is the combination of natural numbers, whole numbers and negative of the natural numbers. Okay. Rational numbers, the ratio of the integers. So where P and Q are integers and Q is not, where Q is not 0. Okay. So all the whole numbers are also the natural number, and all the integers are also the whole numbers and natural numbers, and all the rational numbers are integers, whole number and natural numbers, and irrational numbers which cannot be represented as rational number, that is called irrational numbers. So you can see natural number start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we include 0, it convert as a whole number. Okay, so whole numbers are the combination of zero and natural numbers. When we uh, find out the negatives of the natural number, so the combination of natural number, whole number, negative of the natural number is called integers. And ratio of the integers in form ratio of the integers called rational ratio, rational numbers. When we cannot convert this ratio, we do not find out the ratio of integer, then it is called irrational numbers. You can see here root 2, root 3, root 5, pi, e, okay, and golden ratio, all the rational numbers. Okay, so natural number definitions. So natural number we have already discussed that all the numbers without zero, 1, 2, 3, infinite. Natural numbers will never consist of negative numbers or zero. Without zero or without negative numbers is the natural number. Okay, natural numbers and whole numbers. So when we put we include a zero also in the natural numbers, then it converts into a whole number. So the whole number is a part of integers consisting of all the natural numbers including zero. So we can say in other words also the positive integers and with including zero is called whole numbers. And representing natural numbers on a number line, you can see the difference between the natural numbers and whole numbers. When we include zero, it converts as a whole numbers. When we exclude zero, it is a natural number. Okay. Set of natural numbers. You can see in set notation the symbol of natural numbers is capital N. It is represented as given below. Statement N is equal to set of all numbers starting from 1. In roster form you can see N is equal to curly braces 1, 2, 3, 4 infinite. In set builder form you can see N is equal to X, and that means X is an integer starting from 1. Okay. Natural numbers examples you can see here. So, properties of natural numbers. The natural numbers properties are segregated into 4 main properties, which include closure property, commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. Each of these properties is explained below in detail. Closure property means if we add two numbers, we apply operation of addition on two natural number, and we find again a natural number, it means this number is closed. You can see 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Similarly, for the operation of multiplication, when we multiply two natural numbers, we find again the natural. So the natural numbers are closer for the addition and multiplication, but it is not natural for the subtraction, because when we subtract two natural numbers, there may be negative numbers, but negative numbers is not natural number. Okay. Similarly, the float number, okay, is not a natural number. Okay, so division is also not a closure. Okay, so you can see the closure property. Natural numbers follow the addition and multiplication closure property, not for subtraction and division. Okay, and similarly you can see the associative property. If we can arrange the natural numbers in a plus bracket b plus c, close the bracket, is equal to bracket a plus b close bracket plus c, and a into small bracket b into c close the bracket is equal to bracket a into b. If we put in this form natural numbers, okay, then they follow the associative properties. For the addition and for the multiplication, the natural number follow the associative property, but for the subtraction and division, not follow the associative property. Okay. Commutative property, addition and multiplication of natural numbers to the commutative property. For example, x plus y is equal to y plus x. A into b is equal to b into a. So the natural number, if in this form, x plus y is equal to y plus x, we take two natural number and we arrange in exchangeable order. And so it follows the addition and multiplication, okay, are commutative property. Okay, addition and multiplication of natural number show the commutative property. Okay, subtraction and division of natural numbers does not show the commutative property. Distributive property. Multiplication is always distributive over addition. For example, a into b plus c is equal to ab plus ac. Multiplication of natural number is also distributive over subtraction, for example. So it is distributive for addition and subtraction both. Okay. Whole numbers. So whole numbers, the whole numbers when we include 0 in the natural numbers, so it is converted to a whole number. Okay. But whole numbers not include the negative number, not include the fractional or decimal parts. Okay, that is the whole number. Whole numbers property. So whole numbers also follow the addition and multiplication for the closure property. They also follow the commutative property. Okay, and we discussed in the last. They also follow the additive identity. You can see x plus 0 is equal to 0 plus x, again x. Okay, so this is called additive identity. When a whole number is multiplied by 1, its value remains unchanged. So it also follow the multiplicative identity. Associative property, the whole number also follow the associative property for the addition and multiplication. Distributive property, so it also follow the distributive property multiplication by 0. When a whole number is multiplied by 0, the result is always 0. Okay. So division by 0, division of a whole number by 0 is not defined. It is infinite. Okay. So can whole numbers be negative? No. The whole numbers cannot be negative as per definition. And 0 a whole number? Yes. The set of numbers contains all natural numbers along with 0. So rational and irrational number definition. So we have already discussed when we can arrange the number in a ratio of integers, like 3 by 2 is a rational number. It means integer 3 is divided by another integer 2. It is the ratio. Okay, we can write the number in form of p by q, that is called ratio, rational number. But we cannot arrange it in this ratio, that is the irrational number. Irrational numbers have endless non-repeating digits, endless non-repeating digits after the decimal point. Below is the example of the irrational number. Okay, so here 2.828 not repeating. List of rational numbers. Number 9 can be written as 9 by 1. So here 9 and 1 both are integers. So it is a rational number. 0 can be written as 1 by 2. So it is a rational number. Because here recurring. Now root 81 is a rational number, as it can be simplified to 9 and it can be expressed as 9 by 1. It is a recurring decimal and is a rational number. 0.77 is a recurring decimal and is a rational number. So here after points the 7 is repeating. It is a rational number. In a rational number the digit is not repeating. So list of rational number, you can see 5 by 0 is an irrational number because it is not defined. Okay, pi is an irrational number which has value 3.12 and never ending and non-repeating. The two properties for the recognition of rational numbers: never ending and non-repeating. The root 2 is an irrational number as it cannot be simplified. Non-recurring. So 0.21211211 is a irrational number as it is non-recurring and non-terminating. So these are two properties of rational and irrational numbers rules. There are some rules based on arithmetic operations such as addition and multiplication performed on rational numbers and irrational numbers. The sum of two rational numbers is also rational. The product of two rational numbers is rational. It means they follow the closure property. The sum of two rational numbers are not always rational. They not follow the closure property. The product of two rational numbers is not always rational, so they not follow the closure property for the multiplication. Integers, when we include the negative numbers of natural numbers with the whole number, that is called integers. So there are three properties of integers. They follow the associative property, commutative property, and distributive property. Okay, so integer is the number which can be positive, negative, or zero. So all the positive, negative, and zero are the integers. These numbers are used to perform various arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The word integer originated from the Latin word integer, which means whole. It is a special set of whole numbers comprised of zero. Positive numbers or negative numbers are denoted by the letter Z. Okay, so positive integers, negative integers, and zero. This is the integers. Types of integers comes in three types: zero, positive numbers, and negative numbers. You can see. Okay, applications of integers. So you can see it is closer. It is follow the associative property. It follow the commutative property. Okay, and real number definition. Real numbers can be defined as the union of both the rational and irrational numbers. It can be both positive or negative and are defined with the symbol R. All the natural numbers, decimals, and fractions come under this category, real numbers. The set of all the rational and irrational numbers are called real numbers, represented by the symbol R. Is number whose square is non-negative is called a real number. A square whose square is non-negative is called a real number. Real numbers follow closure property, associative law, commutative law, the existence of an additive identity, the existence of additive universe for addition. Real numbers follow closure property, associative law. Okay, so real numbers are simply a combination of rational and irrational numbers. In the number system, in general, all the arithmetic options can be performed on these numbers and they can be represented in the number or line. Also, at the same time, the imaginary numbers are the unreal numbers, which cannot be expressed in the numbers line. It's commonly used to represent a complex number. Concepts related to real numbers are explained here in detail along with examples and practice questions. The properties of real numbers: addition, multiplication, associative property, distributive property. Okay, and there are additive and multiplicative identities. Identities mean m plus 0 is equal to again m, so it is additive identity. A into 1 is equal to 1 into a is equal to a, so it is 1 is multiplicative identity for the real number. Okay, so this is the identity property. Okay, thank you, students.